Alright, YouTube, going live again on Sapper Woody's Drive Home. Once again, I'm going to continue to call this Sapper Woody's Drive Home, even though I am on my way to school and away from home. So today I've got just one class, and the rest of the time I'll be at work. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. You know, people seem to enjoy these videos. It's kind of ironic because all I do is talk on these videos, and for some reason these videos of me just driving and talking end up getting the most views. So if that's what people like, that's what people want to see, that's what I'll do. But this morning I'm going to start off by talking about my YouTube release schedule, and it is cold in here. I don't know how cold it actually is. Let's see here. It's 41 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's not, obviously it's not freezing. And it's not, compared to some of my viewers, I know they're going to think, man, I'd love it to be up to 41 degrees right now. Thinking of zero up in, somewhere. It's Michigan, I believe. Then, of course, we've got Mesafesto way up there and somewhere in New York, somewhere. I don't know where in New York, but those guys probably would love it to be up to 41 degrees right now. But I'm down here in Arkansas, and so yeah, it's 41 degrees. It's chilly down here. Now, I am not from Arkansas. You can probably tell that by my accent. I don't know if I've talked about it before, but I moved here to Arkansas after getting a medical retirement from the military, and so I am not from this area at all, and hopefully I never pick up the Arkansas accent. Nothing against anyone viewing this who has lived in Arkansas their whole life, but there's a few reasons I don't want to pick up the Arkansas accent, and one of them is because of the confusion. It's very confusing. I was working for someone, and they asked me to go get the pop. And I said, oh, I know the word pop. I'm from up north. So I said, what kind of pop do you want? And he said, well, there's one in the other room, about 2 inches in diameter, about 2 foot long. And I said, okay, I don't think we're talking about the same thing. I said, because, you know, to me, pop is a soft drink. No, it turns out he was saying pipe, only with his Arkansas accent, so it came out pop. So, yeah, it causes confusion when you try to talk to people who are not from here. But anyway, my YouTube release schedule. So, as you know, my goal was to do 2 videos per day. Well, I'm still on that average because my going live is still bringing me up to 2 videos a day, but my actual goal was to get 1 Halo video and 1 Sherlock Holmes video up every day until one of those series is over, then I'd switch, but I wanted to get 2 video game videos up every day, and then anytime I would go live would be extra. And over the weekend, well, specifically Saturday and Sunday, this did not happen. And there's a very good reason for that. Man, I'm in the shadows to you guys. Hopefully that switches around. And you know, eventually I'm gonna throw this in there. Hopefully sometime by the end of the week I will have the mount where you don't have to be at this angle anymore. You can actually see me more face to face, if you will. But yeah, so it didn't happen over the weekend. There's a very good reason for that, and that's because when I went to upload a video, it said that it was going to take about 6 hours from home, and that meant 6 hours that I really couldn't use my computer for anything. And so that means that it would have taken me literally 24 hours to upload the 4 videos I wanted to get uploaded. between Saturday and Sunday, and that's 24 hours I would not have been able to use my computer. So 24 out of 48 hours that I would not have been able to use my my computer. And okay, there's a guy walking along the road here with jumper cables. Actually, it's a battery box with jumper cables. The person in front of me tried to stop to give them some help, but the person's only walking about another 100 feet or so more. There's a car dealership. I'm guessing he's going to go there, get that battery charged, and then take that back to his car and jump those. Actually, I mean, that's the most likely scenario. He might also be from the car company. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that would have been half of the time that I would not have been able to use my computer over the weekend. So I thought, you know what? I have flooded YouTube with videos last week. So this week, or over the weekend, I did not push out all those videos. So today, I am going to be releasing 2 videos. Now today, I don't have a Halo video ready. So today, I'm actually going to be releasing 2 Sherlock Holmes videos. So I hope you guys don't mind that. I'm going to be releasing 2 Sherlock Holmes videos. Tomorrow I should be back to the regular schedule of 1 Halo, 1 Sherlock Holmes. I tell you what, I'm really loving that Sherlock Holmes game. It is pretty awesome. If you haven't seen that series, I suggest you watch it. The first video I did not enjoy. I think I was telling you about that before. The first video I did not enjoy. And the only reason I did not enjoy it is because it seemed like it was more of an I Spy than a mystery. They kept handing me the clues, but then I started getting into where I had to make the deductions and stuff like that, and I started really to enjoy that. But anyway, I'm going to have 2 Sherlock Holmes videos coming out today, so you'll be able to see. I want to say, I'm trying to remember exactly what I released. The last video, I think, for Sherlock Holmes was the episode where the train disappeared, I want to say. And we started trying to figure out where the train went and how it disappeared and stuff like that. I've got a few more episodes of that mystery ready to be released. I'm going to release those today, or at least 2 of them today. And I really think you're going to enjoy what's going on and trying to figure out, as we figure out how in the world a train can just disappear. And where I'm at myself, I haven't released these videos yet, but where I'm at myself, I have figured out how the train disappeared. I'm still in the process of figuring out the who and the why. But we'll get those videos up, and you will be able to see what's going on. So yeah, I'm on my way to school. I've got 1 class. I got to do a physics lab today, so that's the 1 class that I have. So I'll get a few hours of work in, and then I will. That guy is getting very close to me, and. But the rest of the time, I'll actually be working on releasing these videos. I don't know if this camera angle is not good for this drive, simply because the sun is in the wrong position. So I do apologize for that. There's not a lot that I can do about that. You know, I try to make sure the lighting of my videos is you know, as good as it can be, but the sun is not exactly something that I can control, and so that's just something I've got to deal with, because I'm not going to hold my phone the whole time. I'm not going to do that. It's not safe, and I'm going to practice safety while I'm driving. I'm not going to go on YouTube and do something unsafe. Well, not while driving anyway. I'm not going to go on YouTube and do anything life-threatening. Yeah. I might do something unsafe at some point, but not anything life-threatening. You know, it depends on what happens. Like, I don't know. when I just recently rewatched a video of Markiplier, where I think it was 13 million subscribers he had gotten, so he went ahead and ate 13 habaneros while sitting in a bathtub full of ice. And then when he was done eating the jalapenos, he watched some of his old videos and did reactions to them. That's not exactly safe. That is not exactly safe. So, something like that I might do. Another thing that I'm going to do, hopefully soon, if you look at my channel, you'll see that I've got just a few martial arts videos. I've got me breaking a concrete block, and then how many do I have after that? Is it 3 blocks or 4 blocks, 5 blocks? I don't remember how many blocks I break after that. Anyway, I'm going to take whatever number I did there, and hopefully soon I'm going to add to that, and I am going to go live, and I am going to break with the palm of my hand. I'm going to break whatever I did then plus 2. I cannot remember how many I did. I want to say it was 5, but I don't remember how many it was. I'm going to have to look that up when I'm done. If I was sitting at a computer right now, I'd go ahead and look it up, but obviously I'm not going to go live, drive, and look up videos while I'm driving. So yeah, go ahead and look that up if you want. But I'm going to add to it, and hopefully, like I said, when I say soon, hopefully that means within the next week or so, and I'm going to do that live. And then I might even do a fundraiser later on, trying to get some funds raised for something. And we'll talk more about that later. But after my next one, I do believe that I'm going to try for 10 concrete blocks, and that will be the fundraiser. I'll go live, and then I'll try to break those 10 blocks. And of course, the idea behind that will be just like any other fundraiser. You can pledge, $1, $2, whatever per block, or you can just give a flat amount. But it'll be a good cause that I'll be raising some money for. So you can go ahead and I'll be sending out an announcement about that sometime later on this week, probably through Twitter or on my live stream as well. By the way, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, I encourage you to do so. www.twitter.com/SapperWoody, all one word. And so you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter. So I was told by someone the other day, actually it wasn't yesterday, I believe it was the day before, I was talking about these live videos that I do, and how my drive home ends up getting more views than my video game videos do. And so the person that I was talking to said that what I ought to look at is putting the tag ASMR on my live videos. And I've heard about that before, and don't know a whole lot about it, but I forget exactly what ASMR stands for. Audio sensory something. But anyway, there is an entire YouTube community completely and totally dedicated to soothing sounds. And some of them are weird. Some of them are very weird. The most common are like people whispering into a very sensitive microphone, and evidently that soothes some people. They just like to listen to that. Another one is where this guy scratches his beard. He will just get really close to a sensitive microphone, and he'll just scratch his beard really slowly. And I think the video that I saw, he took the edge of a knife and just went along his beard, and the microphone picked it up. And people enjoy listening to that for some reason. I won't say it creeps me out, but I don't get any enjoyment from listening to someone scratch their beard or whisper into a microphone. But someone said I ought to tag my videos that I do this live with as a ASMR, and they said maybe the reason that my videos that my live videos get so many views is that people just like listening to my voice. And so maybe that's what's going on. So if you have any thoughts about that, go ahead and comment below. I see we've got some live viewers right now. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I cannot read your comments if you're commenting right now because I am, of course, driving. So I cannot read your live comments and respond. Now, if I'm going live from my computer, I will definitely respond to live comments. But as of right now, I'm driving and cannot do so. But yeah, so anyway, I might try that out. Just tag my video with ASMR and see if that improves my viewership of my videos, gets it to a wider audience. And again, maybe that's the key. Maybe there's some people out there that are listening to my voice and are finding it soothing, and maybe I'm helping somebody fall asleep at night because I am just talking. I had the suggestion of going live, and okay, right now I'm not really considering this, but I'm not throwing it out, all right? I'm not throwing this idea out yet, but I'm not really seriously considering it. But someone said that what I need to do is that I need to go live and just read a chapter of an old book, one that's out of copyright, so I don't have any issues with that. And then just every few days go live and read a chapter of the book until I finish the book, and then just release that as its own series. And someone has suggested that they think that with my voice that people will like it, and I'll get a lot of followers, a lot of views, a lot of subs. So I don't know, maybe it's something I can look into. I don't think I've got a book reading voice, but maybe I'm wrong. I do know that I have been, when I was a kid and whenever I did drama club, things like that, I was always cast as the narrator. I could not get around it. It just always happened. I always wanted to be, the lead part or whatever part, but I was always, without fail, cast as a narrator. And so that's just something I've come to live with, and people believe that I have a narrator voice. Now, I've also been told that I should try out for radio, and at one point, I very nearly did. When I was 15 years old, I was going to work for this radio station, but my family moved away, and so my buddy at the time, he ended up getting the job. He and I were both trying to get the job together, like we were both wanting to work and at this radio station, but he ended up getting the job. And what he did was he would go to this radio station on, I want to say, Friday night, and he would be the DJ from, I want to say, 11 p.m. Friday night to like 2 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then the radio station would go to satellite. And then, since the radio station was like 2 hours from his house, he would then just sleep there. The next day, he'd get up and he would mow the lawn, and then he would go back home. And that was something that I was trying to do with him, but again, my family moved, so I never got the chance to actually do that. But that's something I would like to do. I think that'd be fun, to go on radio and talk. I do think that I've got the radio type voice, and I've also been told that I have a radio face, so take that as you will. But anyway, I am nearing my destination. I am getting very close. In fact, just a couple more turns and I will be there. So if you've stuck with me for this long, this last 20 minutes, I appreciate it. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And, more than also, just besides subscribing, if you haven't hit the little bell beside the subscribe button, if you hit that little bell, that helps you out if you like my videos, because what it does is it gives you an alert anytime I upload a video. Now, I have been, like I said, I've been uploading so many videos per day that maybe you don't want all those alerts, you just want to go to my channel and check it out. I understand that, because like today I will probably have a total of 4 videos. I've got this drive home where I'm driving to school. I'm going to be putting 2 Sherlock Holmes videos up, and then I'll probably do a video on my drive home. Also, Zero, real quick message for you. If you're watching this right now, Zero, at this point in time, or if you're watching this in the future, you're going to want to catch me live tomorrow morning. I noticed you commented on my hair a couple of times. And so just for you, Zero, I'm going live tomorrow morning, sometime around, I want to say it'll be 7:30 Central Time, somewhere around there. I'm going to be going live. And the title of that live video is going to be Sapper Woody Does His Hair. And so I'm actually going to show you the pain that I have to go through every morning to do my hair, because I know you've commented on it a couple times, Zero. So it's not that bad. It'll only be like a 5-minute video, but I figured that'd be fun. Anyway, that's all for me today, or this morning anyway. But again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm Sapper Woody, and it's been fun.